How did you get them alone?
Grooming. I would check out their family situation. I would check out their clothing to see how well they were.
Right away, you're seeing that the groomer, the chances of it is that he's very close to you, and he's attentive to your child. It'll try to poke weaknesses on his emotional stability. So the first thing you have to acknowledge is your family household is the most important emotional structure that your child has.
You know, financially, I would check out their social interaction with other kids. You know, when we were on the ballparks or on the gym floor, you know, I would make sure which ones I wanted to molest. I would give them special attention, congratulate them, talk to them when I know that I would never be allowed to talk to anybody else. You know, aside from everybody, I would give them the attention that an official is not supposed to give anybody, and it made them feel like, wow, he's paying me attention. You know, it is a direct form of grooming.
Were there certain characteristics that you looked for in children before molesting them?
One thing to note is that 75% of victims, their perpetrators, they knew beforehand the ordeal. They knew the perpetrator very well, 75% of them. And to put a little more, it's higher if your chances that you are a single mother. Your partner has a higher chance of abusing your child than any other person.
In children, yes, but more I also looked at their families. If I thought the father was a threat, I would not.
It's interesting what he means by danger or repellent as a father. I really wish he put more in detail in this, but I have some theories. I think what he's saying is not that the father is physically capable or emotionally stable to retaliate against him. I'm saying he's worried about the father figuring it out. How attentive is he to his children? Or mother, how attentive is to her children? Because that's what he really cares about. He cares about getting away scot-free.
Approach the child. If I thought that the child had friends that he would tell, I would not approach him. If I thought the
He's
child
worried
had
about getting
friends
caught.
that were in the same capacity he was, I would approach him. For the simple fact that if I could molest him, I could lure him into believing, grooming him into believing that he would enjoy it. And therefore, I could manipulate him into having his other friends come and be molested by me as well.
So perhaps a child that doesn't really have a whole lot of friends, maybe not really a strong family, things like that.
Yes, no spiritual values, weak in education, you know, needs help in many ways, even from split parenting, you know, has a mother who may be having problems with the family, you know, well, here comes superhero in to help out, you know, wow, well, thank you very much. No problem. You ever need me to take them away for the night so you can have a night out? No problem. It works.
The biggest takeaway and the biggest repellent for your safety of your child is to be active in your child's social life and to socialize with your child and for him to have some sense of justice. Tell him what's right and what's wrong. He has to know how to, think these actions for himself because someone like him could pick off where you didn't, where you didn't educate him and groom him. He also went off talking about a mother's troubles. And I think he was talking about split parenting. There's only one type of form of split parenting that I know of, and it's called divorce. These people may seem reasonable, but you really don't know their actions. And I would advise you not to leave them alone with your child. Even if you think that it as a form of your child's escapism from your problems of your household, you should probably just send them to, your mother's house, your father's house, one of your parents, one of your family members, and don't send your child to a stranger. No matter if you do know him, you have no strong social ties with him. Sometimes you do, and that's the scary part. I recently made a video about Gerson Fuentes. Gerson Fuentes sexually abused um, his partner's daughter. Her mother was in complete denial that he he did anything to her children, but the DNA test proved otherwise. So you really have to be careful bringing another man into your life, especially if you're a single mother, because these type of people tend to abuse people. Well, at least statistically.